This is a project I'm thinking about taking on. It's a gas sediment bowl, water separator bowl. It comes off of a generator that I have, and it's cracked and busted. And a few years ago, I put a little epoxy in the bottom, and I thought it was going to hold, and it held for a little while. But eventually, it started leaking, and the epoxy has cracked. It's supposed to be, gasoline proof, oil proof, but evidently just sitting there, it's not. So shouldn't be too big of a job. I don't have any plastic like this to make it out of. Thinking about making it out of aluminum. And yeah, you won't be able to see fuel in the bowl, but ever so often I may put a plug in the bottom of it, and ever so often you just loosen the plug and drain any water out of it that may have accumulated. They are very fine threads, and very fine threads. And again, this camera is not too good, but I have bought another camera, but unfortunately right now it's on back order, so I don't have it. But this is going to be my project. I'm going to mic the thing and check the threads and see if I can cut one out of aluminum. Okay, the diameter checks out at about 0.779 thousandths. The threads are 1.0 metric, and 22 threads per inch is extremely close. And for this short distance, there's only 3 actual threads going to be on this thing, and they seem to fall into slots on 22 threads per inch just fine. And I'm going to make a trial and see if the 22 threads per inch will screw up in the holder, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to switch over and try to find the right gears for the metrics. But if the 22 threads per inch will work, I'm going to try that. I have marked the overall length with a parting tool. Been turned down to the proper thickness, 0.779, give or take a thousandth or so, and I have put a mark where the threads end. Cut a small parting groove right behind where the threads will end to give me a place to stop. The cutting tool is set square using the gauge as a reference for square. Okay, and I bored out the hole. Biggest drill bit I had, a 5/8. You notice right here, I jumped off my threads. I started at the wrong time, and I had to cut a 1/4 inch off. And instead of turning it down, it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to make it a little bit longer. So I should run it back out to there and part it off. This is the actual piece. Well, it's on there. I turn the gas valve on, and I see no runs, no drips, no errors. Looks like it may have done the job.